speedsters. It's me, the speed canary, and and today we are going to be watching Granny's full story. So here we go. Oop.
Here is the whole story of Granny.
Okay.
Granny was born in Emboscada in Paraguay.
Oh, I didn't even
Her
know
parents
that.
had no work and lived in misery.
Oh.
To earn some money, her father went into drug trafficking.
Into drug. I don't know if I can say that. Oh, geez. He went into, I'm gonna say, farming. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, I didn't know that.
You know, the criminal world always leads to disaster.
True.
At the age of 10, Granny's father came home with a lot of cash.
Okay.
He said he finished a job and that they could finally live decently. They moved in Romania in a house in the middle of the plains.
Oh,
They
but
lived
why?
in isolation for 5 years.
But like, why? In no, I can't. I can't.
Granny was not
Oh, wait.
allowed to go to school.
Why?
Granny's
Poor
father
Granny.
never told her the truth.
Of course.
He had stolen a briefcase full of money from Bolivian traffickers during a drug exchange. Now they lived
not
isolated, so they would never be found by those traffickers, and they were surely looking for them in Latin America.
Oh gosh.
So to avoid contact with the outside as much as possible, they had false documents, they didn't drive, and Granny didn't go to school.
Alright, so they had false documents, and wow, and they didn't drive. How did they have like food and stuff? Get food, like that's just kind of yeah, and I'm I'm confused. How does this tie in? How does it's only been a minute, so I'm gonna keep watching.
Her mother taught her the English language at home.
Oh, okay,
But one
homeschool.
day, while they were eating, a group of men, with their faces covered, entered their home. Granny was 15 years old and was scared.
Poor Granny! Oh my god! If this ever happened to me, I'd be terrified. At 15, she's a year older than I am now. Like, okay, like wow. Okay, Granny. Jeez, I feel bad for
These
her.
men had Kalishnikov. One of the men, the largest, approached the table, looking at her father. He was probably the boss.
Oh god.
He asked her father, "Where is the money?" Her father replied, "I'm going to take it. It's there in the drawer." Her father got out of his chair, went to the drawer, and then took a baseball bat. At full speed, he ran to the leader of the group and hit his head with the bat. The man fell unconscious on the ground, while the other terrorists started shooting her father and her mother.
Oh,
Granny wasted no time.
okay, but I mean a bat and a gun. A bat and a gun. I don't know. I really can't say that. But anyways, oh my goodness, poor Granny. She saw her parents be killed right in front of her. No wonder her mind is all crazy, and she takes us to her house, and it's like, oh no, and takes a bat and hits us. It all makes kind of sense now.
She passed through a small hole
That makes sense.
behind the sofa, and she ran away in the forest crying. Behind her, she could hear the terrorists following her. She kept running through the trees without knowing
God.
where she was going. After 20 minutes, she stopped and rested. They were no longer following her. She was in the middle of Romania with no idea what she would have done. At one point, she found a dark mansion. It certainly seemed abandoned. She entered and saw no one. She only saw paintings stuck in a dark corridor. Then she found in the room a man and a woman eating. The man was named Charlie, and his wife, Ava. He was an Italian painter and very warmly welcomed Granny, who ate carbonara pasta with them and told him all her story.
I mean, like,
Charlie and Ava were shocked. They
decided
decided that the next day they would report everything to the police. But they didn't know they never would. There was Kresu in that mansion, the previous wife of Charlie, that was waiting for them to fall asleep to kill them.
That's just a creepy picture.
That night, while Granny, Charlie,
Customize my role? Well, I think Beauty matters the most. But, you know, she can be a silly girl. Wow.
and Ava were sleeping, Kresu...
Oh, it's a good time to pause. Well, that's... Jeez, there's so... characters already. There's so many characters already. Jeez, it's been three minutes.
Started to issue moans and weird sounds through the walls.
Oh God.
Granny woke up, opened the door, and saw Kresu. That terrifying floating head looked at her for a few seconds and said, "Run!"
Ooh,
Granny
sister,
ran away from the mansion, leaving behind those terrifying screams.
Exactly.
Kresu had spared her because she
run,
only
Granny.
wanted one thing: take revenge by killing Charlie and his wife.
Oh,
While Kresu killed
Granny.
Charlie, who would later become the ghost of the mansion, Granny ran into the forest. She managed to get to a road
Granny.
where she fell asleep. The following morning, she was found by the police, who asked her some questions. Granny confessed everything, but said nothing about what had happened in the mansion. Therefore, she was entrusted to an orphanage where she grew up and where she came of age.
Poor Granny and
When she was 18, she started working in a bar
Okay, Granny. Ain't
and
that
put money aside. One day, she returned to her home in the middle of the woods. The house had been nearly destroyed since they killed her parents, but it was still there. She went inside and saw the bat with which her father hit the terrorist chief. She took it and took it away.
That's... Oh my God, that'll be cool.
Granny was very good at talking to people and managed to have a job as a cook in a luxury restaurant, so she started putting aside a lot of money. There, she also met a very kind waiter, Grandpa.
Oh,
After
okay,
a few months,
Granny,
they got
I see you.
engaged. Granny
Okay, Granny, I see you. Okay, you're trying to find a man. I see you. I don't blame you. And then I meet a cook. Granny. A cook? I didn't know Granny can cook. And then kid... Like, excuse me, if I'm in her house, food, please. If I'm there, I need some food. Anyways.
and Grandpa worked hard to rebuild the home of Granny's parents.
Oh.
She also hung her childhood drawings on the wall. They were still there.
Oh.
Granny
that's
and
cool.
Grandpa married.
Okay, and they had child.
Grandpa started to work as a carpenter.
Okay, well that's probably.
They spent their wedding years in the same house. Later,
What happened?
they had a daughter, Angeline,
Wait,
Slendrina's
Angeline?
mother. One day, Grandpa, exploring the places near Granny's house, discovered a mansion. He opened the locked door with a crowbar, and inside,
I don't
he
trust
saw
any
that
of
there
you.
were bags of coins. He began to pick them up, but Kresu came out of the darkness and bit him in the chest.
Oh.
Granny had never told him about that mansion.
Oh.
Grandpa ran away, but he fell down dead on the path.
Oh my goodness.
Granny found him and buried him behind her house. She had lost another loved one after her parents, but she was too strong to cry. She understood that her life could not have been better.
What are you talking about?
After 7 years, a little boy called Simon, Slender Man, came in her house. He had...
Whoa! Whoa! This is taking a plot twist. Some twists and turns. So now there's a kid. Now there's Slender Man involved. So well, I'm not. No. Kaden, no. No, you need to calm down. Anyways, let's continue this because it's good. But it's like it's going up, down, turning. It's going crazy.
Lost his parents. Granny welcomed him, and she took care of him. Angeline and Simon grew together, and they fell in love when they were 17. Then, in the forest, a black dog, Good Boy, by biting Angeline's leg, sent the curse to her.
Oh, jeez. No.
Then they moved and had a daughter, Slendrina.
So, Slenderman is, oh my god, what? So many characters. Imagine a game with all of them, all of these characters. Like, Granny, like 3 or 4. Yeah. It'll be cool. Jeez. This
Granny loved Slendrina very much and gave her a
She's
teddy
not her
bear.
mother,
But when Slendrina was 14 years old, the curse occurred.
Oh god, poor Slenderina.
Simon became Slender Man.
Uh-oh.
Slendrina and Slendrina's mother became ghosts and began to haunt old houses.
Oh god. No.
Granny had lost her family
Once
again.
Oh my god, poor
One night,
Granny.
Granny understood that the spirit of Slendrina was looking for her teddy bear. So she went to Slendrina's school and she put the teddy bear in a classroom. After Slendrina's death, Granny tried in every way to bring her husband Grandpa back alive.
Okay, Granny, are you gonna do some...
He discovered Liev,
magic?
the future husband of Slendrina.
Oh.
Liev was not yet a vampire. He was experimenting in his laboratory. And they managed to bring Grandpa alive.
Okay. Do some dark magic. I don't blame him. I'll be doing some too.
But he was strange.
No, I'm not actually.
He looked like a zombie.
Oh god.
After a while, Granny decided to take him in an old nursing home in Bulgaria.
Oh jeez.
Then the disgrace of the castle happened, and Granny transformed into a zombie.
Oh god, Granny. Oh my gosh, so many ads. Oh, girl. Anyways.
She went to get Slendrina's diary and the teddy bear.
Jeez,
To protect Slendrina's diary, Granny turned her house into a trap with puzzles and riddles to torture and kill any victim.
Why am I... So it's me. I'm being attacked. I didn't do anything.
She had inherited the passion for hide and seek and puzzles from her father.
Oh, I don't...
She killed and tortured a lot of people with her father's bat because she saw them as enemies,
right. I knew it.
thinking that they knew the secret of Slendrina.
No, please don't come for me, Granny, but I do, because you might,
Granny realized that Slendrina's diary was in danger at her house. So she took the diary to Grandpa's house in Bulgaria, where they could protect it better.
Okay.
Granny is trying to bring her whole family to life, and she is succeeding.
Again, though, Granny. Granny, come on. Please don't attack us. I didn't do anything. I don't know anything. I do, but still, please don't attack us. Okay, guys. Well, now we know the whole story. Jeez, her life was tragic. First, her parents died, and her parents died. Someone tried to kill her. So many things. She, she went to an orphanage. Sorry, an orphanage. She found her love. She got married, and then he died, and she had a child. And then her child met Slenderman, and her child had a child which is Slenderina, which all of them have a curse. So oh my god, jeez, it's complicated. It's so complicated, but it's good. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and and subscribe and comment. If I should play Granny again now that I know the whole story and stuff. So, oh my god. They have to make a game with all of these characters. Like, please, you have to. It's like, geez. Alright. Bye.